Hurricane season. It's what every surfer on the East Coast absolutely lives for. Technically it starts in June, but it doesn't really start cranking and firing up until September. And September typically coincides with the best conditions throughout the entire year. Lots of offshore winds, still got long days, sun comes out, kids are back in school, all the conditions that a surfer would be looking for around here.
Hurricane Larry had the attributes for perfect hurricane swell. It formed off the west coast of Africa September 1st, and by the time it hit the central Atlantic, it was a major Category 4 hurricane, sustained winds about 125 miles an hour, and it was moving slowly at 5 to 10 miles an hour. It had just the right angle. Current forecast was calling for at least 3 days of pumping swell, getting a little bit bigger and a little bit better every day, with the best day happening the third day.
So day one, I got up early. There was definitely some size out in the water. Still had a little bit of morning sickness, but the wind was supposed to switch around throughout the day. So I was biding my time, and then Luke and I headed north across the jetty to go surf a spot just north of Jacksonville off one of the barrier islands up there. And sure enough, the conditions just came perfectly together. The wind switched offshore, tide was right, sun came out, and there were just some magical peaks up and down the beach.
Hurricane Larry didn't disappoint. Light offshore wind this morning, waves are maybe 3 to 4 foot, a couple bigger sets. Saw Luke almost get a good barrel, could have been a little bit deeper. Can't beat the weather. 85 degrees out, water's probably 80, sunny day, everyone's at work, kids are in school. September, best month out of the year. The next 3 days are gonna be awesome.
Day two, got up, it was some of the same. Fortunately, I couldn't go check out the better spots but we got a fun session out back. It was a little bumpy, but there was still a little bit of size relative to what's usually occurring around here in Jacksonville. And we had a few fun sections. But the real day was going to be that Thursday, which was the third day of the swell. That's when the size is supposed to max out. The longest period between sets. Local wind was supposed to be blowing offshore all day. And one of the fickle spots in town was likely going to be breaking. So that's where we all decided we were going to go.
We're going in, baby. Where are we going again?
Worst comes to worst, we'll have a fun adventure out there. It's always fun. But we gotta go, we're in damn Dunkin' Donuts to get calling a spiced pumpkin macchiato or something weird. So we're probably gonna be late. Yeah, that pumpkin macchiato is gonna cost us an hour of surfing.
It's gonna cost you. But hey, it looks good to know.
I'm a little mad at you, Colin. Alright.
It's only
Trust me,
328.
I've gone around this lonely road a million times. Dude, if we make this ferry, I'm gonna be so surprised. Oh, we made it. Alright, go right, just follow it around. And then we're here. Holy shit. Dude, these people are gonna get on the ferry and be sent.
Should I go in this lane?
Just follow this truck.
What'd I tell you, Jared?
I told Colin.
What'd I tell you?
I said, Colin.
What'd I tell you?
I said, caramel macchiatos ain't worth it.
Even with a minute to spare.
That's how you do it.
Dude, that was the most stressful ride of my life.
After a pretty long drive and a long hike, we showed up to just some of the most beautiful conditions I'd ever seen in Florida. There were peaks up and down the beach. There were barrel sections, there were lip line sections, there were ramps, plenty of waves to go around, and it was just us and all their buddies. So that was, you live for out here being a surfer on the East Coast.